So, move-in day. Nice, Grace. Great content. Hi everyone, welcome to A Ram's Life. My name's Grace and I'm going to be one of the new vloggers on this channel. First things first, I'm from a town in Northern Virginia that's about an hour away from Washington, D.C., and so the day before move-in day, my mom and I flew out from Dulles to Denver.
Welcome. We're excited to have you aboard.
Before that though, if there's one thing that you need to know about me, it's that I am the biggest procrastinator ever. And so it's no surprise that I waited until the last possible second to start packing for college. The night before my flight, I said goodbye to all my friends. I got home at about 11 p.m. I started packing and didn't finish until about 4:30 in the morning. Got up at 6 a.m. to make my 8 a.m. flight. So if you do the math on that, I got about 90 minutes of sleep. But anyway, so my flight left from DC at about 8:15 a.m. We landed in Denver around noon, Virginia time, so 10 a.m. Colorado time. But the next day was move-in day. So my mom and I, we loaded everything into the rental car, we left the hotel, and we started driving towards campus. I remember being super nervous the day of. I was so worried that it was going to be an absolute disaster, but it really wasn't. I mean, we got there and the check-in process was super easy. We had tons of people help bring my stuff up 3 flights of stairs, and just everybody I ran into and everybody that I spoke to was super nice and helpful, and so it definitely helped calm my nerves a lot. Once we dropped everything off in my room, my mom and I went on a Target run to pick up some stuff that we either hadn't shipped out to my aunt or that we didn't bring with us on the plane. So we picked up toiletries, school supplies, a lamp, a vacuum, and a couple other things as well. Before we went back to campus, my mom and I stopped at this restaurant complex type thing. So there was a Five Guys, there was a Jimmy John's, there was a Cold Stone and a Starbucks and a bunch of other little places, which is actually really convenient because it's not that far from campus. So when we got back to the room, I spent probably 2 to 3 hours going from this to this. Now, remember when I said I'm the biggest procrastinator ever? I meant it. I didn't actually finish decorating until about a week later, but I did it. And so here's what my room looks like now. So it doesn't look that different from the last clip, but I did change a few things. So starting over here, I have my closet doors as well as my drawers. I'm not going to show you what's in there just because it is an absolute disaster, but on the outside it looks put together. And starting on this wall, I've got a whiteboard, a calendar, and then a picture frame from home. And then my desk, I promise you during the week, it definitely is not this organized, but for right now, so I have my backpack, there's some school supplies in the drawers, some just kind of like miscellaneous stuff. I have like my record player down there and stuff like that. There's my vacuum cleaner. Moving on, so this thing right here used to be a bulletin board, but I covered it in like white paper. I put my Colorado flag in the top left corner, and then over here I kind of just added some pictures of myself, my friends, and my family from home. And then I turn the lights off so you can kind of see the fairy lights better, but they go all around the board. And then so here's what my bed looks like. I got all the sheets and everything from a website. My bed is middle lofted, so it's not completely on the ground, but it's not high lofted, so it's like, I think it's 30 inches off the ground, which gives me a lot of storage underneath, which is really nice. Also not going to show you underneath my bed because it is also an absolute disaster, but that's why I got the bed skirt, because I can have all that storage down there and it still looks put together. So yeah, that's what my room looks like now. Once I got everything into the room, I met my roommate, I met some of the people on my floor, and then we headed out for the first night of Ram Welcome. And if you're not familiar with Ram Welcome, it's basically a couple days dedicated to getting new freshmen adjusted to their new environment. So we went to Moby Arena for a welcoming ceremony, and I could not believe how many freshmen there are. I mean, I had heard that the class of 2023 was big. I had heard that there were 6,000 people. I did not know what 6,000 people looked like until we were all in that arena. And then once that ended, we all headed out to the intramural fields where they had set up a carnival for us, and we basically spent the rest of the night there. Okay, so that's about all I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed my move-in day experience. And if you did, give this video a like. Make sure to subscribe to A Ram's Life for more content from me, Jamie, and Ryan. If you want to see more of me, I'll have some links down in the description of my other social media as well as my other YouTube channels so you can keep up with me. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.